Seeing as I've done over 70 videos now and I've reached 100 subscribers, I thought I'd do a quick Q&A video. My first question comes from Jamal, and that is, would I rather have an elephant-sized puppy or a puppy-sized elephant? I like the sound of both of these because they both sound quite cool, but as I have no idea where I would put an elephant-sized puppy, I would have to go with a puppy-sized elephant just because it sounds really cool and it would be quite interesting to have and take care of. And the next question comes from Ashford of Facebook. The question is, no one has ever heard a dinosaur roar, which is a good point. So what would you have as a sound? Now, seeing as I could have any sound, you could have the typical rah or roar or whatever you like. Take this, guess in the comments. One of my good friends, Emily, posted me a question asking me what was my favourite food, and if you asked me a few years ago, I probably would have said something like shepherd's pie, and I really do love that. But my favourite food of all time has got to be spaghetti bolognese, because it's quite cool and it's a little bit of Italy, and it's like a little treat for me because I don't have it all the time, only on special occasions or when I go back to uni or come back from being away for quite a while. So it's quite a special thing for me to have. Another of my good friends called Dan Davies, who I'm going to Summer City with this year, asked me a number of questions. The first question is Pepsi or Coke, and immediately I've got to go for Coke because it has a much better taste and it just is a lot nicer to Pepsi than me, even though if I'm offered Pepsi I'll take it just because it's nice enough. His second question is, what do you think of when you wake up? And normally it's, oh, I can't believe I've got to get up, why can't I just stay in bed for a little bit longer? It's quite comfy here. How many pillows do you sleep with? Normally either one or two, depending on whether I'm at uni or at home. What do you say to your hairdresser when you get your hair done? The usual. And lastly, but no any means least, when Men and Water, who I'm also going to Summer City with, asked me what inspired me to start YouTube in the first place. What inspired me to start YouTube in the first place was the first LinkedIn YouTube gathering in 2012, hosted by Dean, Elliot, Jack, those sort of people, and it really inspired me to get going with the whole YouTube scene, as well as a YouTuber called Kay Hyde or Alce, whose videos I just really love, and she's an amazing YouTuber, and that is what inspired me to get into YouTubing and to do all this stuff. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone who inspired me to get into YouTube, because I've met so many amazing people while doing it. And if you want to see more on what inspired me to do YouTube, I have a video called What YouTube Means to Me, and I'll link that to you in the description. So I hope you enjoy my 100th subscriber milestone Q&A. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'm sure I'll do another Q&A video in the future. Also, my friend started a new YouTube channel called Table for All, doing gaming videos and doing anime sort of things, and they're doing really well so far. And if you want to check that out, please do. They should love your support, and they really deserve it as well because they are amazing people, and I wish them all the best. My name's James Hayward, and I will see you again real soon.